Hello?
What's up?
Nothing much, just waiting for my game.
You have a media blackout recently. Not really doing anything on Twitter, not really doing anything on your Liquid Dota thread or whatever. What's the deal? You're trying to just focus in?
Originally I thought it might help. It doesn't really do that much. So I started going back on Twitter because like their sponsors ask you to post stuff, or like when there's a fan meet, I want to tell people I'm gonna go where. So I have to use Twitter no matter what. So I just start using Twitter again, but I don't use it much though. There's not much to say.
Is your family coming to TI?
No.
Why not?
You're only given 15 invites. I got 3. Like some of them, like it's not 15 for the players only. It's like 15 for the whole team. So like maybe.
So who are your 3?
Spirits, the Furious Noob, and Ruan.
Who are just Dota friends or?
2 are my moderators on my stream, and 1 is like I met him in a different game. Actually, no, I met him in Dota. But like I've been best buds with him for a while.
Oh, you're so nice. You're rewarding your mods.
I mean, they're my friends as well. I talked to them.
Okay.
And Ruan is I actually knew him from school.
Okay. And this time is a little different. Do you remember our interview last year?
Yeah, I wasn't even on Cloud9.
Yeah, you were on, at the time it was Kai P. Speed, okay.
I was on Moji. Actually, I was on.
No, do you remember the interview at TI that we did?
Yeah. I was wearing my. Actually, this is the first interview where I'm not wearing my Saga shirt.
Okay.
I think.
All right. And you remember what you said? You're like, I'm gonna make it next year.
Yeah.
And people were like, but here we are.
Yeah, of course, I'm gonna make it.
Here we are, though. Here we are. You are invited. Your aim is first, obviously. I saw your interview at DreamHack. And what do you think your chances are? How is Cloud9 looking in their bootcamp and everything?
Looking pretty shit.
Oh, yeah?
We'll have to see. Like our team's really random, I think. So it's like sometimes you have Choke 7, sometimes you have Bone 7. When you get Bone 7, you have the best offlaner in the world. So and then the whole team in general, it's very random. We'll see. Whenever I play a tournament, I'm usually really confident. But I mean, it's hard to be confident outside of a tournament when you're losing scrims and shit.
When you're playing for that much amount of money, does it affect you guys, or is it just it'll be the same?
I think it affects us a little bit. I think the prestige is what affects us the most. But the money might be a huge disadvantage to us because we don't give a fuck. And some people have both of them I want that money. And if I can go for that money, we're screwed.
Well, come on. If you win, it justifies every decision you've made about video games in your entire life, right? Pretty much.
I think it's already kind of justified in a sense already. Yeah, so that's and to me it's kind of whatever. As long as I can live-ish, it'll be fine.
What do your friends and parents think about it? Do they know about the prize pool and stuff? Do they just think?
My parents are like, money.
Yeah. They want you to get first.
Yeah.
Get that $1 million each, right?
Yep.
Well, we don't know the prize breakdown. Maybe it's less than 5.
Usually it's pretty top heavy.
I think it should be less top heavy this time, right? Come on, it's so much.
I think it should be a little bit less top heavy, but I think they should make it so the first place gets 1 million each. That would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool, yeah.
So I think they would try their best to do that.
And okay, I have to ask this because people always say this. Do you have something against BKB?
No.
Then why don't you buy it? Don't you feel a lot of games could have gone a little bit better if you were a little less outside of the box with your item choices?
I think they would be better, but then you will lose for sure.
What do you mean?
You can buy a BKB and almost win a fight, and then you can almost win the next fight, and then your BKB just keeps going down, and then you lose. Or you can buy something else like a Manta style or something else, and then you farm, and then you hope your best. You try to avoid those fights, and then later on you get your BKB, so you have a better BKB, and maybe you'll win the game. You're losing, so maybe you'll catch up. If you buy a BKB, usually that just secures your score. And then you just lose anyway. It's a slower progression of lose.
So I guess that's your philosophical view on that item, huh?
I'm not always right though. I could be pretty wrong sometimes.
And where do you get the inspiration for some of the weird stuff that you do? The weird item choices and strategies.
I don't know. Usually I just play. On my stream, I just play this hero over and over again. And the first couple of times I play, I always get destroyed. Like I just run into the base and try to do stupid shit, and it never works out. And then through there, I just keep building on, and then try new item builds.
You know, you just told everyone that's watching that in order to get better, you just pick a hero and you just do random stuff like run into their base. You know, people are gonna try that on ladder now.
I mean, they already do that. So what can I? They already do that like fucking every game. Ruin my pubs every day. All my hard work.
Your hard work.
Every game, like you own mid. And then you own the runes, you get all the runes, you own towers, and then in your team is just like, no, I don't want to win. Let's just lose.
It's a good microcosm of your playing. That's what you're saying that happens to you on ladder. Okay. You're all about Dota right now, practicing for TI. Is it all in, or do you have some time to do other stuff?
I only have time to do other stuff when there's literally nothing to do. Like if I'm on a train and I have no internet and. You can't even watch replays when you have no internet. I don't know why they did that. So I just play like Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright, that's the lawyer anime game, right?
Yes.
Why do you like about that game?
I'm not sure you can call it an anime game. It's a VN, but like I think
it's based on the anime, right?
Isn't it Capcom? Like you wouldn't call Mega Man. I think it was originally a game, and then they made it.
Oh, it was originally a game, and then it was an anime. Huh? I did not know that.
It's still considered a visual novel.
And what's so good about it?
Have you played it?
No.
It's just
I've never played a visual novel.
It's fucking amazing. Like,
I'll take your word on it, but should I try it?
You should try Game 3.
What's that?
The Dirt one. There's like many games.
Oh, there's more than one? Okay,
yeah, the
got
Dirt
it.
one is the best.
Okay.
Hey! Oh, sorry.
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry.
What's up?
Is it live?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. So outside of that, you're just focusing on the international. Do you think we're gonna get 15 million next year? What's the deal?
I'm not sure actually. Like you probably get more, right? Like every year it's always more.
Well, I mean, Dota is just growing at a pace that's kind of scary. Did you see it? Did you predict this? Were you like, oh, we're gonna get 10 this year, or were you just like, holy crap, it's so much?
When it first happened, I predicted over 10.
Really?
Yeah, like when I knew you could stack compendium, so I was like, it's gonna get
Did people laugh at you?
Not really. I mean, I didn't really tell anyone.
Oh, so okay.
I mean, I told my team, but like that's it. It's not that I said on stream.
Okay.
Like, oh, you're an idiot. It's gonna be over 10. I didn't do any of that.
Okay.
Like, you just look at the graph. It was like pretty linear, and then like whenever they add new stuff, if they add new stuff again, I think it's gonna hit 13.
Okay. So if you let's say you win hypothetically, what would you spend the money on?
I would spend it on Luminous's food. in Japan, who's sitting right there.
What Luminous?
I'm going to Japan after TI.
Oh, you're gonna go to Japan after TI. And what are you doing in Japan?
Anime stuff, of course.
Anime stuff, like what?
Very little non-anime stuff, mostly anime stuff. Akihabara, of course, for a couple of days.
What's that?
That's like the city of anime. Literally, it's like a city of anime, like small city.
It's a small city, and then you're making like a pilgrimage.
What do you mean?
You can invite your EE fans to come with you.
No.
Anyone can meet me there. Meet him there. What's the dates?
I don't remember. I think it's August 6th to
August 6th to
21.
Okay, and which days are you gonna be at the anime city?
I don't know. I mean,
Come on, you gotta tell them.
I mean, I might tweet it. I might not. And then I'm gonna go to Comic-Con, which is like the biggest anime convention. It's like a pretty messed up convention. So
why is it messed up?
Like it's not really like the anime conventions in Canada and stuff is usually there's like things to do. Over there, all you do is buy stuff. But it's super big. It's big to the point where you can't use your phone anymore. There's no reception, and there's like a guide to not dying. Like if you get lost, you have to like have multiple places to meet up with your people because you're gonna get separated. It's ridiculous.
Okay, so if you win, and you have $1 million, and you spend 200,000 of it commissioning your own personal anime series, what would be the plot of it, and what universe would you set it in? Like, describe if you had to make one, what would it be?
don't quite understand. Like, wouldn't it be about Dota?
It would be about Dota. Would you be the main character?
I mean, it could start off in school. I mean, isn't it about me? Oh no, I'm allowed to just make an anime?
Yeah, it's your money. You won TI. It's $1 million. You're spending as much of it as necessary on making your own anime. It's gonna be released. You know, like people can pay for it, whatever.
I mean, I wouldn't. There's no way I would do that. Just like,
Yes, you would.
If I would make the plot,
Yeah,
it
you'd
would
make
be,
the plot.
It would be garbage.
Huh?
It would be garbage.
Well, you gotta tell me what the plot would be.
I wouldn't watch my own anime. Like, this is
Make your own and not watch it. You would like 1 out of 5. Like this anime sucks.
1 out of 10.
Okay. But if you had to do it, what would you make it? It would start in school.
I actually,
always starts in school,
I actually
though.
have no idea. Like,
Give me something.
It's actually just too hard.
It'd be about Dota.
This is a hard question. I need lots of time to think about this.
You know,
I don't have that time.
that's why I'm here. I'm here for the hard-hitting journalist questions.
I mean, it should be just about Dota, and I could be the main character. It would be a really shitty anime, though.
You'd be a main character who gets kicked off of his team, and then those guys
It can start
win.
from school.
Those guys win the world championship, and then you form your own team, and then you face them in the finals of the next championship.
Nah, fuck
That could actually happen, right?
yeah, I'd rather face IG.
Huh?
I'd rather face IG right now.
Why?
Because they're fucking good.
You'd rather face IG than Alliance.
Or DK.
Huh.
I think
do
that
seem pretty
brings
good.
the most prestige is IG or DK. Or EG.
Okay. That's
Aim for the highest prestige.
well. That's what you're aiming for. It doesn't matter. The money doesn't matter. It's like whatever.
That's how we want shitty anime. Like, I would have to. It would be so bad. So bad.
Okay. All right. So tell me some stuff about your teammates. Do you know a lot about them?
I mean, not really.
No.
I mean, I don't.
Do you
I don't
guys
feel-
talk to each other? Do you guys like have sleepovers and like share secrets and stuff?
It's usually about. I mean, there's some secrets, but I wouldn't say anything. Like,
Yeah, sure. But
I would have to keep those secrets.
give me some insider info on your teammates. What's fun? Like you've been living with them for a little while now, a couple weeks. What's it like?
I mean,
You guys are just all loners or what?
Can I just tell a story?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
Alright, so this one time, my card didn't work, so I went to get a new hotel card, but I didn't know my room number, and then I got a AUI and Sing's room number, and I just went to the room. They were sleeping, and they were like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Okay," and I just fucking left. It was fucked up.
From their perspective, that's probably pretty weird. Did you explain?
I mean, if they didn't say anything, I would have jumped on my AUI or something. It was like 5 a.m.
Are you?
I was playing. They usually go
Wait,
home
so
earlier.
you mistook your room for their room, and you just walked into them sleeping, and you were like, "Oh shit, this is not my room."
Well, I didn't even notice. Like the rooms, they look the same. So if they weren't awake,
You would have just like got in bed with him.
yeah, I would have broke his arm or something.
Are you closest with who are you closest with on the team? Like if you got married right now, who would be your best man?
Right, that's a shitty question. There's none of them.
On your team, if you had to pick someone, who would be the best man?
Paladai or Bone.
Okay. So not your fellow
Like I just
Asians.
pick clairvoyance.
Clairvoyance. Oh yeah, he's helping you guys out too. Is he helpful? Is he good?
Yeah. There's only so much you can do though.
I mean, with this much money, you might as well get a coach. Just gotta, even if it makes you like 2% better, it's worth it, right?
Yeah.
Any advice to people out there that are looking to qualify for TI5?
And apparently, you just play pubs and get higher more, and hope for the best.
That's it.
That should be how it is. Like, I don't see how you would get into the scene now without having higher more.
Well, when did you know you were capable of being a pro? Like, how good do you have to be? Like, let's say I just started Dota, or like I'm playing Dota for like a year. Is there a way to just tell? Like, if I'm not 5K MMR after 1,000 games already, it's probably, or what?
I would think if you just started, you have to get at least 4K within 200 games, I think.
200 games?
And you have to get 5K within 300-400, I think.
Okay.
Like if you,
That's really fast.
yeah, I think.
Just from nothing to like
Just
500?
from nothing, you should be at least 3K. You should never drop below 3K, I think. Like the very moment you play a game, you should already be above 3K.
Okay.
And I think
A lot of people are like, damn it.
you have to consistently increase
Right
your
now.
armor, I think.
400 games to 5K.
Like when I first started playing StarCraft, like I didn't really play StarCraft 1 or anything. Like I got Masters within the first day, and then I think there was only Masters.
Yeah.
I don't even think there was Grandmasters. I don't remember though.
Not at first, there wasn't.
Yeah, I think, and then within a week I was rank 1 in my division, which is still shit, but I mean I was rank 1, and then which is like I was like top 1,000 in the overall Masters zone, and then it took me fucking forever to get a Grandmasters. It's actually impossible. Like it was like like it just stops.
Yeah. I mean, like if you're good at games, you're good at games. I feel like that's like you just know, you know.
Yeah, it's about like the way you think your drive or whatever. Like if you don't have it, then like if you get bored while you're trying to get better or something, then
It's about
you're done.
Your heart, your quality.
Yeah, it's about
You never give up.
I'm not sure what it's about. Like I think like or Trojan, like 20 years from now, like those guys would destroy us.
How would you train your child if you had a child to like be a Dota player?
I mean, you just give them some stupid games to play when they're young. They just do. I mean, just give them games. You don't have to force them to play.
If you had a kid that you want to train for TI 17 or 18 or whatever, what would be your training regimen from if you just started Dota? Like, how would you train him?
I mean, you have to start from the ground up.
Right.
So
like build his mechanics first.
Like, you know,
get some last hitting.
No. You know, like cyclists. I think you have to start when they're super young, or else you can never get that good.
Like what?
So when they're a kid, you just
hand
fucking
speed
give them games.
Yeah. Okay.
No. You don't have to force them to play. Just fuck around with every game, and then they'll. I think that's like I think almost every pro player has played games when they're young. Like back when we were young, there not many people had computers. But like my cousin actually had one, so I played a computer when I was like 4.
Would you play when you were 4?
Yeah, like 3, 4.
What did you play when you were 3 years old?
I played some Stickman puzzle game.
You remember that?
Yeah, I actually remember that game a lot because I played that game for like a year, and that was the only.
Your Stickman puzzle game.
Yeah, I was so good at that game apparently.
What was it called?
I don't know, some Chinese game.
Okay, and then what was the first one that you remember that's like people would know?
I guess Samus, like Nintendo stuff, like Samus, Metroid.
It's called Metroid.
Super Metroid and Donkey Kong Country. Those games were amazing, and Yoshi's Island. Those 3 were amazing.
And do you still play any Nintendo games, or is it just?
Is Phoenix right? Nintendo? I think it's Capcom. I don't know.
Okay.
No, I don't play anymore.
What time are we at?
20 minutes probably.
17. All right. This is long. We'll wrap it up. Let's do the shout outs and call outs. We have a shout outs and call out segment now.
Shout out to my team. Shout out to Alliance, which we'll defeat today. Shout out to my sponsors, HyperX, Homejoy, Air Force Reserve, Need for Seats, Logitech, Alienware. Bigger shout out to Logitech because they helped us host a bootcamp like 3 times now.
Cool.
They got progressively better, like a lot better. That's it. I mean, shout out to my stream. I'll stream for you guys after TI. Well, after Japan maybe. And shout out to Luminous who's sitting next to me.
Well, he's sitting there. Next to me is me. You realize I'm Hotbit, right? Not Lumi.
Cool. You're just an esports writer.
Yeah, I'm
Esports Express.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. So do you have any call outs?
Calls. Didn't I just call Alliance?
That's not really a call out though.
Well, that's good enough, I think. You don't need any more than that. Can I call James?
James who?
That guy knows shit about Dota.
James
Harding.
Oh, too good?
Yeah, too good.
Calling out too good for knowing for what? He doesn't know anything about Dota and he talks about it like he knows?
I mean, I think he was just joking when he was talking about me at DreamHack.
What do you say about what do you say about you at DreamHack?
I didn't really listen to the stream. It's just sometimes you just hear him talking when you're on stage, and then he says some shit about me. So a lot of shit about Paladai.
Okay, good call out. We'll see what he says at TI4 though. Maybe he'll watch this interview. Okay. Check out all our other interviews. I did a bunch. And follow this guy. What's your Twitter?
At EternaLEnVy 1991.
Why 1991? Is that when you were born, or?
Yeah, they took my EternaLEnVys. They take it everywhere. My Twitch is 2Ys.
Okay. All right.
Sad life.
All right. Thank you, and we'll catch up with you at TI. I'll be there pretty early. I'll be there like July 5th or so.
All right.
Good luck.
Thanks.